Hello. Always Learning Podcast. I think this is episode 5, isn't it? It's 5.
Yes, it is. I think so.
Took a
Yeah,
bit
it
of a
is.
break. Took a bit of a break, 2 week break. Just relax. Um, Quick announcement, guys. At the moment, as it stands, or well, from now on, really, it's just going to be me and Owen. You might have noticed that Adam was in the first podcast. He was our co-host, but just certain things have changed. Um, Unfortunately, he's no longer a co-host, even though he's, with the sole appearance, he's no longer a co-host of this podcast. So it's just me and Owen from now on, and continuing, obviously. Don't know
Yeah,
if you
I
want
think
to
you
add
said
anything
all.
to that one
No,
at
that
all. Okay,
that was perfect.
okay. Let's bring this up a notch. Let's get pumped up. I think we're a bit solemn now. All right, let's get it going. How are you on?
Not bad. Just
Yeah.
just getting used to some things opening again.
Yeah, well, so like since we last spoke, what have you? Has anything changed in your life, or
Not
any
really. No,
news?
same old, same
No?
old.
You pregnant
No,
or no? All right,
no.
that's good. Yeah, things are starting to open again with the COVID thing. I know we are always talking, and it gets a bit like, but see, it's not really boring because
Yeah,
it's just it's always evolving and changing.
yeah. A few things have actually changed over the past couple of weeks, which I find interesting. Is like the whole mask situation.
What about it?
So at the moment, they're bringing in that we have to wear masks to shops. It's already in that we have
Oh,
to
it's
wear them on
compulsory. Yeah,
yeah, they have to wear them
yeah.
on public transport. But I found it funny that we have to wear them in a shop, like in a gym or like in MMA training or jiu-jitsu. Like, what's the difference between us training with people there and then just walking around the
Yeah.
shop?
Well, I think in MMA anyway, like with or without a mask doesn't make a difference. Like the amount of sweat
Yeah, I know it doesn't make a difference.
that
That's why I'm wondering
that we
why.
excrete in MMA, so
Like, I
and in the
think,
gym as well.
yeah, I think the government is contradicting themselves. Like, they have a set of rules for one thing and a set of rules for another thing.
Well, look, it's such a weird situation. Nobody really knows what to do or what's going on.
Yeah, I
Like
know, but like if you're in a gym and then doing like MMA or like a sport, any sport at the moment now, most sports are back. Is there
yeah.
point in wearing a mask into a shop? Like your risk of infection is already 100%. Like if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it.
So you're saying like basically you're trying to say that like if it's compulsory to wear a mask in a shop, you should be with the other facilities like the gym and sporting centers.
Or like they shouldn't be open. The way like
Yeah,
gyms aren't
yeah,
open.
yeah. Well,
Well, some
one,
clubs.
yeah, you are kind of right. Like to be fair, now look, I don't know shit about the COVID virus. I don't know the science of the little intricacies of it. But what I will say is that in a shop, for the most part, in a supermarket, whatever, most people keep to themselves. Now, as in, we're friendly nations, so we might like every now and then say hi to someone in the shop or whatever. But like as in generally you get in to do your shop and you get out. It's not There's nothing personal really about it.
Mm.
Yes, customer service, all that, but like it's not really like me and you rolling around jiu-jitsu. So like it actually should be like in MMA probably more so masks, and in the gym more so masks because you're literally using barbells and stuff, and it's all close to your face and everything like that, and the
Exactly.
sweat
Like
and the evaporation.
the main reason I haven't gone back to jiu-jitsu yet is I don't know where half the people have been. Like I don't know
As
some of
in,
them
you
that
talk about
well.
trust
Yeah,
wise.
like trust wise, like I don't know if I can get the virus off them or not, or who they're in
Yeah, but would you not
contact
say
with.
the same for work? Like working somewhere?
To a degree, yeah, but like in jiu-jitsu, I'm rolling around the floor with someone. Like
Yeah, well,
in a
yeah.
work situation, you can like socially distance and still do stuff. Even in the gym, like there's no social distancing in the gym. I mean,
Hey,
really.
do you wanna expand on that? Because you started going to the gym. I haven't. My gym that I work in won't open till the 20th, and even then, I'm not going to use it until we get back from our holiday. Um, just like I might as well just wait till then. But like, you want to talk to me about and to the listeners about the situation in gyms at the moment, because you're going to a gym
Yeah, well, currently
at the
in gym,
moment.
I mean, like, none of the equipment is like out of service or anything, so it's not like every second treadmill or anything like that. Some of the benches are like laid out separate, and there's a couple of like signs on the floor saying to
Hmm.
stay in your spot. But like the gym isn't that big, like you can't really like keep a 2 meter distance, and everyone's standing close to each other talking.
Yeah, like, have you seen those little photos in? I don't know if they're just like made up or they're actual photos in like America or somewhere,
Mhm.
but where the gym and literally everyone has a little kind of like dome that they
Yeah, I've
can't
heard
move
of that.
out of. I don't know if that's real or not.
Yeah, I think that must be a joke. Although
Well, it probably,
I wouldn't be surprised in America if it was real. It's like that just that out there.
yeah. It's hard to look. I think you can social distance in a gym, like with shopping. For the most part, it's very personal. And what I mean by personal is it's individual. So
You
you're
know,
kind of
you're
keep to
not
yourself.
standing on top of
But
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
but what I will say is like, and the image that comes to my mind is like on a barbell press or a dumbbell press. Those actions that are very close to your head, like the evaporation from the sweat and everything.
Hmm.
Like, that's a thing. Have you ever seen the movie Contagion?
No, I haven't.
It's kind of similar to that, but like, you know what I mean. Like, as in,
Hmm.
you can get it from that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like I've been in the gym. I've seen people I know there, and I've talked to them. Like, we're not like standing 2 meters apart, but standing right
Yeah.
beside each other talking.
Yeah. Well, look, no, like, I've been out. I go out with friends. You go out with people. Like, we're not bringing out measuring tape and being like, oh,
You
just
know.
stay away, there we fuck off. Like, it's not like that. It's
Oh,
not
well,
like that at
I just
all.
think it's funny, like that we need masks in shops and that when we're doing all these other things that are probably more of a chance of getting it.
What do you make of um the cancellation of the fourth phase, or not cancellation, but like they've prolonged it a bit. Like,
Yeah, but I don't get it, to be honest. So again, they said it'll help kids get back to school sooner. Don't really know what the science is behind that, or what the thought
yeah.
is behind that. Because at the moment they're
Look,
saying kids don't need masks and they don't need to like really social distance too much. Like they're saying that they're keeping kids out of school to stop them from being in clusters, but they're all
are
out
they
on the
talking about?
streets in groups.
Yeah. Are they talking about kids as in like 8-year-olds, or are they talking
Yeah.
about teenagers, or both?
I think both, like both, yes.
Yeah,
Secondaries
like
and primary schools are closed.
you said there that they don't have to. They say that they don't have to wear masks. Yet they're the ones. I'm not throwing blame, but they're the
Well,
ones that are
kids
coming
under
out huge.
13 don't need to wear masks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, I just know.
teenagers do, I think.
Yeah, because loads of teenagers are meeting up and just
Mm.
fucking, meeting up in huge numbers.
Uh,
And I think, and
Even adults, like I know tons of people that are having house parties. Like
yeah.
it's
Uh,
the closing some of the pubs isn't gonna fix the
what?
problem.
Why exactly is it like pubs with food that serve food are the ones that can open? As if food's gonna stop you
It's
from getting the
that
virus,
classed as like a restaurant.
right?
Yeah, again. Our government doesn't have a clue what they're doing.
No, but
Like there's no
like,
difference.
okay, let's look at the layout of a pub, okay,
Mhm.
with food or a pub that doesn't serve food. It's the exact same layout,
Oh, it's the
really.
exact same. Yeah,
There's
no difference
there's
at all.
tables. The only difference is a waiter or waiters coming up to the table with food.
Well, not even like in my local pub. Like, well, I know, like in some local pubs, like they haven't closed like the bar. Like they don't have to set a table.
Hmm. You don't have to sit at the table.
No. And what else? Yeah, the food, the whole food thing. I think it's meant to be that so less people will go because some people don't want to pay for food. so they won't
Yeah,
talk to people.
we talked about this like the last podcast show. It's like you have to buy food. Like you have
Yeah,
to,
I know. It's like
you have to buy a €15 main course. It's like no starters. You have to buy the fucking €15 main course.
yeah, no. It's like the government is our man, dad, and we're kids, and we're being told
What if it's against my
you have to
beliefs
get
to
food.
eat anything on that menu? What if I'm like a vegan and they've no vegan options?
I know.
What are you
It's
gonna do
I
then?
don't think they've thought this through.
What if I'm on my fasting cycle? Do I have to?
I understand that it could cause loads of problems.
Oh no, like I'm just starting shit. But
I know, but they are things like some people would have to consider.
what's funny though is I love how well I don't know, it was Fianna Fáil who I don't know who's in charge at this stage,
It's Fianna
but
Fáil at the moment,
well,
kind of
bunch of
like
white old
I
men.
think.
Um, they were saying that because they're what's the word? What's the word? They're like prolonging phase four. Is that the word? Is that
Yeah,
a good word
yeah,
for? Yeah,
hmm
they're prolonging phase four. When I look at phase four, you know they give you like a title or description of
yeah, yeah.
what entails in phase four. It's
hmm
like pubs and nightclubs. Since when are pub or nightclubs actually going to open in phase four anyway? Since when were they going to open in August 10th?
Yeah, even
Like
that,
they
like,
weren't though.
you,
They
like what
weren't though.
are they gonna make the nightclub Sutterfield?
They might no, but they might as well
You know?
just say that nightclubs won't be open till March. Just say it.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause let's be honest, like most like you can't social distance in nightclubs. Like nightclubs is a hotbed
you
for
know. But
COVID.
then again, what's the difference between in a nightclub and in an MMA club?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Now the only thing I'll say is with an MMA gym, I don't know all the MMA gyms, but I know my kickboxing gym that I do kickboxing in. Uh, they do a thing where it's only 10 people per person. 10 people per session.
yeah, in my gym,
I know it's still, and the trainers wear or the what you call them, the class instructors wear masks, and you can wear a mask if you want.
yeah. Well, in my club, it's 12 people a class.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
it
but
it doesn't matter
nightclubs.
numbers.
What are
There's
you gonna
still
do with
no
nightclubs?
social distancing like in a class.
Yeah, but see, it's different with nightclubs because what are they gonna say? Okay, only 30 people are allowed into this nightclub. Like, no, like you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It doesn't make
yeah.
sense. Like you might, it's either like all or nothing. Just open it up or keep it closed. Because
Yeah, well, it's they brought it back to only allowing 50 people indoors or something, isn't it?
it's really wishy-washy rules.
Yes. The
It's
rules
like
keep changing.
you can have 10 people in your house, but you can have up to 50 people indoors. It's like what?
Yeah, well, I don't know. That is what they brought out. Like they had the plan, but then Fine Gael isn't in charge now. Fianna Fáil, and they've changed some of the rules. I haven't
Yeah.
really looked up what they've changed too much, but
Look, no governments know what the fuck they're doing. Like, well, okay, what I'll say is none of them know what's going on with this, but more governments, or sorry, a small amount of governments of different countries have dealt with it really well, like New Zealand, um, I want to say maybe Japan or something like that. But there's a few countries that have really dealt with it well,
yeah, New
really
Zealand have
dealt with it.
declared that there is no cases like coronavirus
Yeah,
isn't in the country anymore. They've taken out all restrictions.
yeah, exactly. It's just as long as you don't let people in.
Mm.
I don't know. But then again, travel is a human's right.
Yeah, and going from a fitness point of view and a health point of view, they're not teaching us how to keep our immune system healthy.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, like
I think we talked about at the start.
yeah,
Yeah,
no one is. See, this is what happens. You're getting all these like health ministers or health officials that are they I feel like they care too much about fear mongering
hmm
and making things really worse instead of actually okay, they're telling us to social distance and wear masks, but they're not. Those are like minute details. They're not telling
yeah.
us like to boost our immune system with vitamin D or vitamin C or whatever the fuck. They're not telling us to eat a healthy diet. I don't know why they're not
You
doing
know,
that.
they're telling
It
us to
would
like
make sense to do that. It would
overly
make
wash
sense.
our hands and use hand sanitizer for every single thing, but that doesn't really help our immune system. Like overwashing
Hand
our hands,
sanitizer, yeah.
not like
Yeah, actually,
overwashing your hands can,
constantly washing your
yeah,
hands
it
makes it
can do
worse.
damage to like they're basically like helping the problem. They're not solving
Yeah,
the problem to a degree.
yeah, I don't know. Like it's literally on your own initiative now. It's like I've decided to not I've decided to keep taking my vitamin D, like, because sometimes I kind of like I go off it now and then, like I'll just forget to take it, but I'm always taking it now,
And
and
I'm making
my
sure I'm
my
getting
diet's
vitamins in, multivitamins every day.
and I'm doing intermittent fasting,
Mm-hmm.
and I find that's doing wonders for me at the moment. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that, but like I feel I haven't felt this healthy in ages.
I've
I'm losing a fuck ton of weight.
I've never really set into a set diet. Like I've more just taken an overall health approach to
Yeah,
like my diet.
yeah. That's one thing I want to discuss, like nutrition myths or whatever, like busting
Mm-hmm.
them or whatever. I find it really annoying when I see like influencers or magazines, like fucking magazines, like talking about a certain diet and
Mm-hmm.
how it's like really good for you, or like they'll talk about things like anti-carb, and they talk about it as if
Oh,
there's like loads of research done on it. Like,
I know it's one of the
oh,
worst things you could tell someone. Like
I eat so
cutting
many
out a
carbs.
macronutrient, like that is one of the worst things you
Yeah,
can do for your health.
yeah. Like someone might say, "Oh, yeah, but you're on intermittent fasting. You're restricting, Cal." I'm not restricting anything. I'm eating all my
Yeah, you're eating,
macronutrients. I'm eating
yeah,
all, but I'm just waiting a while to eat.
yeah, you're just eating at different times.
Yeah, so it's different. But like the concept that that if I limit my fat intake or like my carb intake, that this is gonna make me much healthier. It's really stupid. Like, yes, there's a chance that it might make you actually healthier, whatever like issues that you have health wise. There's a chance that maybe an anti carb diet might work just based on your genetics, but that's very fucking unlikely.
Oh, it's very
It's the
like
same with
it's
it's the
more
same with the
likely that it's going to
carnivore
cause
diet.
problems.
Say that again.
Like it's more of a chance of it causing problems to you, cutting out
Yeah,
all carbs.
yeah.
And
Like,
carbs is good for muscle growth as well. Some people don't
yeah,
know that.
people forget that like carbs is almost as equal to protein
Mm.
as protein is equal to carbs. Like with for energy, and then also everyone always says glycogen replenishment. Like it really is.
Mm.
Like post workout carbs are fucking necessary. So is
Yeah.
fat. Like fat is necessary. Like the idea that fat, because there's more calories in a gram of fat, is a danger. It's like an evil danger. Is ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. Like one thing I'll say is, you know the way they say now, as time goes on, people start to realize that these stuff are like these macronutrients are important. But you know, remember they used to say that fat was the fucking be all and end all.
Yeah.
If someone were to say that to me now, I'd be like, look at the Mediterranean diet. They eat. Do you know how much olive oil they consume?
A lot.
Yeah, 33% of their diet's olive oil. So if you're eating, imagine you're eating 2,500 calories. What, that's 700? About 700
Yeah,
calories of
good.
olive
Yeah.
oil.
Mm.
That's so fat dense. There's so many, like the lipid profile or whatever you want to call it is like it's really huge
Mm.
in that food group. So it's just idiotic.
I try not to eat too much fat.
Yeah, like
I
obviously it
eat a decent
depends.
amount,
Yeah,
but like I try to keep my fat content the lowest out of my macronutrients.
really. Okay,
Maybe like
I
80
find
grams.
cognitive right. Yeah. Okay. You see, I find for me personally, cognitively, I'm much better with fat. Like I have I eat a lot of olive oil in my diet. Um, yeah, and eggs and everything like that. But like it's just stupid how it's just stupid how like people victimize or not victimize. they've villainized just one particular food group or macronutrient group.
It's just
It's
to
like,
try to get people's attention and sell something different. They're just trying to make money
yeah.
off it.
Like, do you ever think, okay, maybe it's not the fat that's the problem, it's the fucking amount of salt you're having with your fucking chips. Or maybe it's like, like, as in, maybe it's not the actual,
Oh no,
I
well,
don't know, but like, as in a lot of the stuff, I don't know, but like a lot of
rock
the stuff
salt
that
and
we
that
have,
isn't too bad. Like,
no, but you know what I
I
mean?
don't
Like,
know.
like ketchup or whatever, like a fuck ton of ketchup probably with your fucking steak. That could be the issue there.
Mhm.
It's not the fat on the steak.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a bit of ketchup though every now and again. But yeah, some
No, I'm
people
not.
probably overdo it.
The big fucking dollops.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I say yeah, there are some people that just they have it with every meal.
I just don't think it's safe either to go from like maybe a bad diet, let's just say a bad diet, like in quotation marks, to then a good diet where you've restricted a third or 2/3 of the macronutrients that you're actually supposed to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Just really fucking, it just gets my goat, like it really does. I
Or
know,
like
like,
so many bad diets out there. It's
well, give us a bad diet that you don't like, and we'll analyze it.
hmm. Well, obviously,
And
ketogenic is obviously like one
it
that.
depends. Look, I say, look, keto diet. I'm always going to say eat everything. Like, don't restrict anything. But I will say is the keto diet to some people is good, but at the same time, I'll always say I think people cut things out because they're too lazy to watch their portion sizes and everything like that. So they think cutting out carbs is the way.
They could still be eating like in a calorie surplus.
Yeah, just I don't know.
Yes,
It's
people don't think; they just listen. They listen to
yeah. They
someone
just.
with a good physique online, and that's it. They don't look up what they're
And
actually doing to themselves.
do you think do you think it's all just like doing it for popularity, kind of clout chasing kind of thing, the diet thing?
I don't, as in people selling diets or people.
No, like people doing it so they can broadcast it to their social media and like just being like, oh, I'm a vegan or a vegetarian now like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're probably trying to get followers from doing that.
Yeah,
Picking a fad and going with it. That's what
yeah.
mainly people do.
It's just like I don't know. I've never been one to just be like, you know what, I'm restricting whatever. Like, okay, what I say is when I've tried to lose weight and like let's say I'm close to what the weight I want to be, and I just for one day I might just like take like a bit of bread out of my diet or whatever and just eat my eggs or whatever. But like for the most part, I'm always eating everything. Like
There's a fella I used
it's
to
just
work with, and he doesn't eat bread, and he doesn't believe in eating bread.
doesn't believe
I
in
think
eating.
it's funny. Yeah, he says bread is like the devil. It's
No,
terrible.
it's not. What's the
I
devil is
know.
you eating too much of it.
Mm-hmm. There's
You're the
nothing wrong with a
devil.
bit of bread. I just thought I always
Wrong
thought
with
that was
anything.
funny.
There's nothing wrong with it. I could eat a fucking Subway, just one Subway, and I'd be
Mhm.
grand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's obviously
It's just,
just people overdoing it.
yeah, people just don't know how much portion control, and they don't know how to track their calories.
Mm.
Like, oh, like I'm eating so well. It's like, okay, let me see what you're eating. It's like, you're putting a fuck ton of ketchup, like a fuck ton of ketchup on that fucking burger. Like, you wasted the whole bottle. I don't
Mm.
know. Like, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I've had this, unless you want to add anything to that.
Talking about calories, what calories are you on at the moment?
Well, I'm losing weight at the moment. I'm on about 2,300. I'm about 23. I'm 68 kilograms at the moment.
I'm actually on the same calories at the moment, 2,300. I am.
But see,
I'm in a
I
cut
think,
as well.
yeah, how's the cook going for you?
It's all right.
Is this for the holiday, I assume?
Yes. I was hungry for the first week and a half, but I'm all right now.
I find doing intermittent fasting works wonders.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bulk with intermittent fasting because, like, if it's to shove 3,500 calories within 6-7 hours, that'd just be too much. But intermittent fasting on when cutting it, it's brilliant for me. It really is brilliant. I've lost about. I started off at 72.5 kilos, 68 now.
Pretty nice. Yeah.
But once I get down to the weight I want to be, and when I get back to the gym, I have this massive craving to start lifting weights again, and like almost become like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, without the steroids and being 6'2", but like I just want to get massive then. I'll probably do a massive bulk then.
Well, with the thing with me going back to the gym, obviously I'm in a different gym, and first day back I was kind of like, what am I doing? Like
Yeah,
I was trying to think
so weird.
what
It's
weight to
like,
do
yeah,
because it's been months,
yeah.
like since I've done
You
stuff.
probably have to test your 1RM because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna test my 1RM on most lifts.
And the gym I'm in at the moment, like some things like cables and that, the weights are different.
Yeah,
So I have to kind of guess what weight I'm going to do at the
yeah.
start. That's what I was doing for the first week or so.
You're not gonna do any 1RM testing.
No, not really.
What is that?
It's just not something I really do. I don't have to push for it.
Okay.
I more or less remember what weight I was lifting for the gym, and then
I
I just
suppose you can guess it. Yeah.
go down 10-15% at the start, and then
You do bro split. Do you do a bro split?
I do push pull legs. Yeah,
Oh, you do push pull leg. I
yeah,
thought you
not
did like
bro split.
chest back. Oh, okay.
No,
So is it 3 days a week or 6 days a week or
um,
4 or 5?
6 at the moment.
So you do push pull legs.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, I was thinking of when I get back into weights of starting to push pull legs.
yeah. My legs have
Yeah.
benefited a lot from it.
Yeah, I'm just doing at the moment with body weight. I'm doing myo reps. Do you know what myo reps are?
No.
No, basically it's just it's a quicker way to get your workout in. Basically, so let's say we do 5 sets of pull-ups.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say first set. The point of it is it's basically like a rest pause method. So the first set, let's say I get 15 reps.
Mm-hmm.
Rest for 15 seconds, 5 deep breaths. Then I go straight into the second set. I won't get as many reps, third, fourth, fifth, and then each week with body weight, because it's good for body weight, because body weight obviously it's harder to put a lot of stimulus on the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So each week then I'll try to get more reps on each set. So next week I'll try to get 16 on the first set, then whatever, you know what I mean.
Do you
So it's
feel
just
like
more.
you,
It's just
you get fatigued at all doing that?
yeah, you do, but it really does work well. It does work well. I've seen massive benefits on my chest and my quads. I was doing Bulgarian split squats with tiny bit of weight, and my legs were so sore the next day, so sore. It's basically just like a rest pause method, and like you can do it in weights as well. You can do it with your weights as well, like
Mm-hmm.
every now and then. It's just one of those things that you can do, like a different type of training style that you can do just to like just for something different. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
supersets or drop sets. Just something
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
I like it though. I like it though. Yeah. Like basically, I'll go to either momentary muscular failure, a couple of reps away, or I'll stop. If my technique is failing. So like it could be like, okay, my technique is a bit wonky there. I'll give it one more chance. If my technique gets wonky again, I'm gonna cut out the set then. Stop there.
Yeah, more or less
I enjoy it.
my program has been the same since for a good while now.
Do you
Hasn't
not
really
like do
changed.
you not like variability? Because you're probably in the minority there. Like
Yeah, well,
most
I
gym
did
goers
change it
are.
for a while, back a good while ago, but for the past while, I've kept it the same.
So
I
push
enjoy
pull
it's
legs.
the most enjoyable for me. Yeah, feel like
You
I
do
get the
push pull
best
legs
benefit.
3 days a week now.
Um, I did do it 3 days a week at one point when I was very busy.
Yeah, that was just more so occupation, was it?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if push pull legs 3 days a week is as good from, well, definitely isn't as good for muscle growth
Mhm.
as 6
No,
times a week.
I try to get 6 sessions in. That's what I like.
Yeah. What do you think of upper lowers? Like upper lower, upper lower, upper lower.
It's not bad. I more just do push pull legs because I enjoy it the most.
Yeah, like I like upper lower in the sense that like the upper days are brilliant because you get a massive pump. But the only thing I don't like about upper lowers is so if I do upper lower 6 days a week, so 3 uppers, 3 lowers, the fact that I have to do 3 fucking leg
Three
sessions.
lowers, yeah.
Now you can obviously it's not going to be as bad as one leg session because I've divided the volume like between the three. But I'm like fucking hell, so I'm going in 3 days a week doing legs. Whereas at least with push pull, you only have to do it twice.
Yeah,
But then again, I
you're getting
suppose
4 upper days as well.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, more pumps. I see. I'm all about the pump, man. Like, as in, yeah, I'd like to be as like scientific or whatever as much as I can. But like, let's be honest, we're all just fucking trying to look good in the gym.
I suppose, yeah. I don't really care too much on that these days.
No, like, just what do you mean? Like, you don't want to look big or something?
Well,
What,
like
what do
I
you
don't mind that, but like I'm just more lifting for health
mean?
at the moment.
Right. And back to your cut that you're doing. So, I think the last time we spoke, you were 60 kilograms.
Yeah,
So, if you're cutting, what are you trying to get to? What weight are you trying to get
58.
to?
It's just a mini cut.
And what's your body fat percentage at 60?
I'm checking my body fat percentage in lockdown. To be honest, I say
Do you have a guess? A
I'm a good
guesstimate?
14-15% maybe.
14 to 15.
Yeah.
So would you say you'd be in the 12 to 14 range at 58?
I say about 12. Yeah, I
So
lose
just
body fat well.
well, you lose
You know?
body. Well, everyone loses body
Well,
fat
yeah,
well, but like you probably lose it in your abs, maybe a bit more, your
yeah,
stomach area.
yeah. I
See,
gain
I'm
in my
different.
stomach area and lose in my stomach area. That's mainly it.
I find it really hard to lose in my stomach area.
Yeah,
Um, I have to get to a really low weight. Like, as in my if I walk around at 70 kilos, my like I'm about 18, 19% body fat. But then I have to get down to like 62, 63 to get to 12% body fat. It's mad.
yeah.
Because
It's crazy.
or like not even that, but like I find it very hard to get rid of the stubborn belly fat. Um, like I lose it more around probably the chest or the face, a bit more.
Like I'm just doing a cut just to change up a bit at the moment, really, because I'm kind of happy with the way I look.
Yeah,
Like at 60, I look pretty decent.
yeah.
Like I don't look like I look lean enough in most areas.
So this is just a mini cut down, and then you're back
Yeah,
into
this
bulk.
just take a break from the book.
What weight do you think you want to get to with the bulk? Like
I'm gonna go to about 63 to 65, and then cut back down to 60.
65. Fucking
Yeah, I
hell.
want to stay at 60, like maintain a nice 60.
Nice, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I,
But like,
I really miss bulking.
obviously, with like not being the tallest, I find it hard putting on weight and losing weight. It's a slow process.
Really, I
Yeah,
find it really easy doing both.
yeah.
Man, if you're the hard gainer, you're not a hard gainer.
Oh, I'd take forever to put on weight.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I did a V shred there. Look. Oh God, I did a V shred there. The Somato types there. No, sorry. Doesn't matter what size you are. You could be a
His
hard gainer.
video that's gone the three body types. Oh, it's funny.
So, oh, fuck, oh, I
Oh,
feel like an idiot now. Oh God, I just thought
yeah,
because
you walked yourself
you're,
into that one.
oh fuck you, because you're smaller. I just thought it'd be easier. Oh no, based on your somatotype. Fuck. That's somatotype thing. That was invented by like a psychologist in like the fucking 40s or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't
I've
based
never
on any like,
I've
wasn't a
never
fitness
watched more
profession.
than like 10 seconds of V Shred, to be honest.
He has a habit of getting into ads on YouTube. Like when I'm
I
watching
know.
someone
That's annoying.
good on like Dr. Mike Israetel on YouTube, like an actual sports scientist, he'll be talking about something, and then V Shred like fucking like comes on about bicep curls. Like fuck off. But he's not that big though. He's not actually that big.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe he doesn't take steroids.
What are you saying? Are you saying most people take steroids?
Well, that's kind of obvious now, isn't it?
Oh.
Most people have come out to say they're on steroids. Apart from one or two.
Would you never take steroids?
Never take steroids.
I'd never take steroids either.
No, it's not something I'm interested in.
It's a moral issue. Would you take TRT when you're older, like Joe Rogan?
No, I wouldn't take that.
No, but not even for, it's not performance, just for like fucking, just keep your testosterone. It's basically like plastic surgery, but just pumping testosterone into you.
No.
Yeah.
Something I've never really wanted to do.
Yeah, I find it really junky-ish or just scumbaggy to take steroids. As long as you're not.
It's cheating at the highest
order. Look, if you're an IFBB pro, fair enough. Like everyone's on it, like fair enough. But like, I just don't think if you're just a gym goer, like you're just a gym goer and you're big, but you're not like competitively big or Arnold Schwarzenegger big, like don't take that. You're just messing with your life.
There's so no benefits to it at all, and it's so much more risk.
Well, there's benefits in terms of gain size.
Yeah, but
it's much more really short term. It's
benefit.
Much more short term. Yeah, like the heart health risk, like mental risk, mental health risk. There's so many downsides to it. Libido, like there's so many downsides. Like fair enough, as I said, if you're a bodybuilder, like a competitive bodybuilder, but like if you're just fucking Joe in the gym and you have a bit of muscle, don't fucking take steroids. It's just beyond me. It's like I would feel guilty for it, and I would feel like a cheat. I would feel like a cheat.
Same.
Like I feel I want to try and get as far as I can with what I have. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
no, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. Have you ever encountered steroids?
No, I've never seen them. I know people on them, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People you know personally, or?
No, just I know from going in and out of the gym.
What do you think of? Oh, here's one, because I was watching a lot of kind of motivational stuff on YouTube probably like a couple of days ago, and one of them was like bodybuilding motivation or whatever, and it was The Rock, and I kind of like The Rock, but like, do you think he's on steroids?
Oh, obviously, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he is, yeah. But like, would you give him a pass?
No.
Why?
Why would I give him a pass?
Because he's an actor and he has a physique to maintain for his films.
Still cheating. Just get a really, really good physique without the steroids.
Yeah. Well, look, I still consider it cheating, but I'll be the devil's advocate here. Is it cheating if you're not competing?
Yeah.
Go on. Tell me why.
Why isn't it? It's just obvious. It's not natural. It's cheating.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So then, what about creatine then?
Well, creatine it's not cheating. It's just a natural supplement. And there's no actually
very good though.
Someone shows us, unless you're like a sprinter, right? Like a professional sprinter looking for that millisecond on your opponents, there's no benefit to taking creatine.
Well, what I would say with creatine is what I think is good about it, if I'm just going by vanity wise, is that the water retention it causes in the muscle.
Your body creates
is good.
It, eat a bit of steak.
Yeah, but I think with the steak though, people always say eat a steak to get the creatine, but when you cook a steak, most of the creatine is gone now. You have to eat it raw.
Yeah, but you still get enough.
I suppose, yeah.
And your body makes it as well.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting enough.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Taking that supplement isn't doing that for you unless you're like a professional athlete.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. But What I'll say is, I think I think it's not that it's necessary. It's not necessary to be taken if you're out the gym. But what I will say is, it can definitely help your performance in the gym, like with a couple of reps. Um,
Hmm.
that's what I think personally. But like, as in, you could be a non-responder as well, so then it won't affect you at all.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like I like taking whey though for my protein intake, especially when cutting. I'll like, as in, when I'm not cutting, or sorry, when I am cutting and I don't have any whey. I'd say I'd say if I'm not watching my macros, I'd say I'm only getting about 110 grams of protein. Not a lot. Well, like, as in, for a cut, it's not a lot.
Yeah, when I'm bulking, I try hit 150 to 180 grams of protein a day.
Yeah, I'm 108. That's pretty.
I'm
Yeah,
big on protein. Three
my,
grams.
my first bulk I did about 250 grams of protein.
Mhm.
I got very big though. I did get big. For me anyway. Um, what was I gonna say though? I was gonna say, oh yeah, like on a bulk, I'll eat much more carbs though.
Yeah, as well, I eat a lot more carbs and protein.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
it's just
naturally, like
yeah,
my diet would be definitely on a bulk 50% carbs, 30% protein, 20% fat. That's the kind of
oh,
split I go. Yeah,
I don't know if we have a split, like, as in, my, you know, some people would be like,
well,
oh, my
that's my
body,
target. Like obviously, if I go a little bit over or under, I'm not too pushed.
yeah, yeah, like, as in, I find it really easy to meet my carb and fat intake without a doubt.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Porridge or oats is a godsend for a cut.
Yeah.
It's my godsend anyway. Like, bit of whey protein in it. Oh, it's not a lot of calories.
So,
I'll, yeah, I'll
what
go on.
supplements do you take then?
I take Turinabol, Nandrolone. No, I don't take them. Though someone clips that. Um, I only take. Are we talking like perform or not performance, but like gym stuff, not like vitamins or?
Yes, any supplement. Yeah.
Okay, well, I take vitamin D. Take vitamin D. Um, and I'll take whey, and I will take caffeine, if you want to call that a supplement, and creatine as well.
Have you ever
Not
taken?
right now. I'm not taking creatine now. I don't take creatine on a cut. I take it on a bulk. So I'll take it about 6 months of a year.
Hmm. Have you ever taken BCAAs?
Yes, I have. I don't think they affected me at all. I know
Yeah,
you're a bit of a B.
no, I haven't taken them in ages.
It used to be a BCAA head, but
No, I took them to try them out because there's no point talking about them if you haven't tried them.
yeah, branched
So
chain amino acids.
obviously they don't work. Figured that
Well, look, it's such false advertising because, like, okay, you use my protein, for example. Go on, my protein, sponsor the podcast. Right? I said your name there. No, like, so I buy a whey. If I look at the back, if I look at the fucking back, it'll give you the ingredients, and then it's like each scoop contains this amount of protein, whatever, and then it'll say 4.5 grams of BCAAs. So if I just take the fucking tablets, I'm just adding to what I'm already eating with eggs and whey. You know, I'm already getting my BCA and my amino acids in that
way.
in my protein anyway, because that's what fucking makes up protein.
Yeah, no,
What is the actual? Look, I I don't research supplements that much because it's not my
mhm.
expertise. But what is the actual aim? What do they say BCAs are supposed to do? Is it recovery?
Yeah, it builds muscle. You- Protein breaks down into
Yeah, I think it's just
BCAAs.
I think it's just false advertising. Not false advertising, but it's just a bit of a gimmick.
Yeah,
Because
I think so too. They definitely don't work.
this helps with recovery and builds up your muscles. Like, yeah, but I'm already eating protein.
Mm. I
I don't
don't
know.
take any like whey or anything like that. The only supplements I take
Yeah, but you
nowadays,
don't agree with whey though.
yeah, well,
Your body
yeah,
doesn't agree with
I
it, doesn't it?
prefer the seeing food.
Yeah, like I do too. On a bulk, I don't need whey at all.
Mm.
But just on a cut, I actually wasn't having whey at all. But up until recently, I wasn't eating I wasn't getting enough protein, so I just added it in, and then
The only supplements I take now is a multivitamin and a cod liver oil tablet.
yeah. Sometimes I do be taking what you call them, omega 3s, but
Mm.
it's just like they'll run out and then I'll forget to buy them for ages.
But I don't. I only take them if I know I'm not getting like too much veg or anything that day.
Oh yeah, see that's
If
the
I
thing with
know I'm eating a
me.
lot of fruit and veg, I won't take them.
Yeah, I eat a lot of fruit and veg. I eat a
Mm.
lot of fruit and veg. And I'll have fish about 2, 3 times a week. So
So that's enough because fat stores. So eating fish like that, like you don't need to take any supplements.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look, what's your opinion on the multivitamin? Because they say like it's some people say it's a bit of a hoax. Some people don't. You know,
I hope it's not a
do you
hoax.
really need it if you're eating veg, fruit and veg,
But
and
no,
all the other
if you're
stuff?
eating fruit and veg every day, like a good amount, like 5+ portions a day, like you're pretty solid. You don't need to take it.
That actually is another thing as well that annoys me with nutrition. I know we kind of we finished that, but do you remember the food pyramid?
Mm. That
That's such a load of baloney.
that
They
thing
put
changes
fats and
so
oil.
often.
I've said this already, but I'm just going to reiterate it again. They put fats and oils. Like what is it? It's like one of the top ones, like the second last, I think maybe.
Is it?
I think it's the second. Yeah, and I've said already. When I see that in them, like my answer to that is, well, look at the Greeks, look at the Mediterranean diets who are eating all that stuff, and they're living to be really fucking old.
Yeah.
Like olive oil is really good for you.
The
Um,
food pyramid is just for like beginners kind of nutrition. It's kind
I
of
don't know, man.
if
I
you
think a lot of people like you know this as well. A lot of people hold on to that and think it's the
oh
God's
yeah, it's
word. Like
definitely not,
a
but
lot of people in the fitness industry
it's there for a
don't
good
realize.
starting point.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
really why
Okay.
it's there.
Yeah.
It's to get people on track.
Yeah. But a lot of people in the fitness industry, you know this as well. They have this mentality where like it's like these are all the answers. Nothing's ever changing.
Hmm. Yeah,
These
I
are the
know.
answers.
Back in
Nothing's ever
the
changing.
1980s with our fitness.
If that's the case, we'd all be on bra splits.
Mm.
And yeah, so I don't know. Look, I don't mind those people because actually, when I think about it, like a lot of them, like I'm like, you know what though? You know what though? A lot of the stuff that they're saying, it's actually okay for them to say it when with their clientele that they're dealing with, because maybe that information is actually good for their clientele, like the beginners, that kind of thing. Maybe. So I don't
Should we
want to
not be
shit
trying
on
to
them.
give the best information to everyone?
Yeah. At the same time, I think sometimes I can understand why. Sometimes for fitness professionals, I'm not like this, and you're not like this. But sometimes for fitness professionals
Don't say
just
again.
can't be. They don't. No, they can't be arsed to like do extra research and find out
Mm.
the most recent stuff.
Yeah,
And I can understand that it's a lot of like
yeah. You find out a lot of
yeah,
fitness instructors and personal trainers aren't actually that interested in health.
fitness. It's more of a job.
Yeah, they learn the basics and then they go out and do it.
Yeah. Well, that's
I was surprised when I first joined the fitness industry that it was like that. But yeah, I'm not surprised anymore.
well, it's kind of expected. Like some people just do fitness because they think, oh, because I work out,
Yeah,
this is good. This is what I want to do. But it's like, yeah, but look at your lifestyle outside the gym.
yeah, like
You
it's
know, it
popular
is something you're.
to be seen as a fit person. So,
Yes, yes, social status, all
yeah,
that stuff.
that is
Yeah,
literally why half of them do it.
but it's like yeah, but like as in personal trainers, like there's a chance you mightn't make money either. So
You
you
know,
gotta
and
be
they've
fucking good.
they've bad morals. Like I don't think I could do that to someone. Not being educated and
When
not giving them good information. Like not knowing what I'm talking
look,
about. Just
I
just
don't know if that's bad morals. Like some of them are probably like, yeah, I can't be fucking arsed. Like I'll just give this person whatever. But then some people like generally just believe what they're saying, and you know what? To a certain extent, I'm okay with that, in the sense that like, isn't they're not doing anybody wrong. They if anything, they're kind of showcasing their passion of fitness because they believe in a certain textbook or whatever. So I'm actually okay with that. But it's the people that are like, doing shit outside the gym that they shouldn't be doing, and then their actual education or the actual care for clients or whatever you want to call them,
hmm
just is just ridiculous.
And that's
As in,
because obviously we've talked about before, like people not being qualified, like going into gyms and not having the qualifications or the knowledge. Like I don't think I could do that to someone, like train someone if I don't really understand what I'm doing with them. Like you can tell
yeah,
someone how to do an exercise, but there's a lot more to that. Like to train on someone
like form wise or
form wise,
oh yeah, like
tell them
absolutely, like
why we're doing the
periodization,
exercise,
yeah,
everything.
periodization, loads of stuff,
Like
programming, fucking
like
exercise selection, exercise order, all
Mm,
this stuff.
like
It is quite
I know
complicated.
if I didn't have this information, I wouldn't be a fitness professional. I
Yeah, a
couldn't
lot of
just
them don't
waltz into a
realize.
gym and
Now, what I will say is that some of the stuff that some personal trainers are doing, they can get away with that for a while with new clients because a lot of the new clients are
yeah, newbie
beginners
gains,
and
yeah.
yeah, newbie. You said it right there, newbie gains. So any sort of stimulus, they're gonna just blow up with.
Mm-hmm.
They could do a bro split if they want to train a muscle one time a week. They're still gonna blow up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's like people that maybe have a bit of experience, and you call them intermediate maybe, um, and they know some of the gym stuff. You're not gonna get by on that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I
fucking like,
totally agree with
yeah. I'm always, I assume you're the same. I'm always like, look, I'm not like always researching the next thing because if I was to constantly research new things, it's like I wouldn't stick with something. Like as in, it's like,
you.
okay, today we're going to do a push pull legs, and then next week a study comes out saying push pull legs is shy and it's upper lowered all day. You know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, like as in there is a bit of a trial and error element to it.
Yeah,
So
well,
we
like
should always like
more or less when I look up things, the way I approach it is I try debunk what I'm looking at.
debunk.
Like I try find a reason that it's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, like
Because if I
so.
take that approach, like with like take everything with a bit of doubt and find like a fault in it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we've talked about this for studies.
Mm-hmm.
They're not 100% proof. You could have a study saying 5 sets a week for your biceps is great to grow, to get huge, big muscles, and then next week or a year later, it's like that's a lot of baloney. You need at least 20 sets a week. You know what I mean?
You know, it
It's
was like done
it's all individual. It
on
really is
beginners
all
or something.
individual.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now, like maximum recoverable volumes and minimum effective volumes are good because they give you like, okay, so maybe this is like the most sets on average that a person can do for chest a week. This is the minimum amount of sets that a person can do for chest a week. You're probably in between that, most
Mm-hmm.
likely, which is why that's okay. But saying certain things like as if it's 100%. It's just not the right way to go. You have to be careful with things
Yeah.
like that. You have to be careful with preaching things too soon.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we should be kind of lab rats in the sense like test. We should test new things as well,
Oh yeah,
like
I
you were
always
saying.
test new thing like on myself in the
Yeah,
gym, like new
like
exercises and
I'd be interested in doing a high frequency full body program for a while and seeing how that does for me. Like I know I know I used to do bro splits when I was younger, and I got good with them. Um, but yeah, like since I started doing MMA, I haven't fully focused on my lifting. It's just been more so maintenance with the lifting. But I really do, myself personally, I really do want to like not let the MMA take a backseat at all. Like keep that up, but like keep like
Find a
try and get as
balance
yeah,
between
but
the
also like
two.
yeah, like as in get good at MMA and also get fucking good again
Hmm.
at lifting weights. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, some days
But
I'd lift weights in the morning and train jiu-jitsu in the evening.
yeah, it's a weird one. I'm just thinking when I go back to college now in September, how I'm gonna balance it all. Yeah, but I'll find a way. I'm really good at making time.
And
I'm
you're
really
going
good at
back to
making.
full-time college as well, aren't you?
Yeah, full time. Yeah, yeah,
Be a
yeah.
tough one. So how you going to balance work and lifting?
Look, I can do 18 hours a week and I'll be grand. You know,
Mhm.
and I have my the movement athlete as well and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So sponsored.
Well,
Yeah. So
we talked
yeah,
about supplements earlier.
yeah.
What where would you get your supplements from? Mainly?
My protein probably. My
Yeah, same.
protein.
My
Just
protein.
fucking cheap. They're just cheaper.
Yeah, I think they're the
Dude,
best as well. Like,
yeah,
to be
like
honest.
Holland and Barrett I used to go to, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, no.
So expensive. Cost you an arm and a leg.
I think the
But to be
quality
fair,
of my protein is pretty good as well.
yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, you're gonna get some duds, but yeah, for the most part, and they have a wide range of selection of just in general anything
Oh
to
yeah,
get.
there's so much. Sometimes it's
Oh
hard
yeah.
to choose what to get.
Oh yeah. Well, would you get equipment or something or accessories around that?
Um, not really. No, I don't really buy my own equipment too much.
Like, but anything to assist
Well,
in
like
lifting?
I'd buy maybe a bottle for drinking my
Okay.
water out of.
The shakers though are a bit dodgy though. They're like if you drop it or something, it's like it's fucked.
Oh yeah, it's gone. I
Yeah.
can't put mine in my bag. I have to carry it in and out of the gym.
Funny story. I have a My Protein stainless steel bottle,
Hmm.
and a couple of months ago, obviously it was still during COVID, like the beginnings of COVID. I'm in my local area, local park, doing a shadow boxing session, and I left my stainless steel bottle with water in it just by my kind of just near me, just on the ground.
Hmm.
I was doing my workout, and next thing a dog comes around and just starts pissing on it. Just starts pissing on my keys on it as well. He starts pissing on. I haven't touched that ball since. I haven't touched the
Wait,
fucking.
you brought it home with you?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna like. I had to. I swear to God, this is true. I came home. And you know when you really don't want to touch things, or it's like oh, it's like yeah, and I for about 10-15 minutes, I just put it under my bathroom sink, bleached the fuck out of it, and I still haven't touched it. It was actually I left it outside for about 10 days. Um, I still haven't touched it though.
I would have thrown in a bin.
Yeah, the dog fucking pissed on my
I would have
bottle.
used it as a football. I would have kicked it over to a bin, and I would have
Yeah,
lifted it up
it
and
just
put it.
just utter respect or disrespect. I'm
Mm,
doing. I'll do jiu-jitsu drills as well, like home or solo drills,
yeah.
and like sometimes I'll do them outdoors because the weather or whatever it's good. And like one of them, what's it called? A technical lift. I'll do a technical lift. No technical lift. Yeah.
No, technical
You know.
stand up.
Yeah, but it's called. You can also call it technical lift, where you
I've
stand up
never
with
heard
like
it
this
called a
and.
technical lift.
Oh,
It's a
okay. Oh,
technical
okay.
stand up because you
Okay,
stand up
well,
technically.
it's the same thing. You're lifting yourself up, you're standing up. Okay, um, that's what I call it anyway,
Or
because that's what I have heard it being called. I'll do that, and sometimes when there's dogs in the park, because you know the way, like if your opponent's there, you'll put your hand out like
yeah.
this.
Hmm.
The dogs will think I'm waving at them or something. They'll come up and start sniffing me.
Yeah, no, I don't really do. I do them in the gym a bit.
Yeah. Well,
Like
what actually? Yeah.
Say
What
people
drills do
probably
you do? What
think I'm a bit
apart from
weird.
like sprawls? What would you do? Solo drills.
Or shrimp. Or
Yeah, I do shrimp. Yeah,
there's a couple of exercises and we
I
don't
do
really have
bridges.
names for
You know
them.
bridges.
Yeah. I
Bridges.
do the one where you like you go down on your knees and like you
Okay.
sit down and then you like your hip extend up. It's a hard one to
So
explain.
you're literally on your knees, is it?
You're on your knees and you go outside and then like you drop one leg and you kind of come up. You see, it's a very hard one.
Oh, I think I know the
Yeah,
one you're talking about. That's like a pass through or something like that.
we don't really have a name on it. Everyone calls it something different.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu
And
is
then
weird.
when someone tries to explain it, we all kind of just look at each other and laugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Jiu-jitsu is really good self-defense, man. I
Hmm.
love it.
Yeah, I like that
It's
as well.
just like, but imagine being on the street and like some guy's trying to start a fight, you just fucking pull guard.
That'd be sore.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
But
Like,
what's your self-defense? What would you do? Just like fucking shell up and get in and get him in a collar tie and then trip him,
I'd go for
single leg.
a guillotine.
How would you get that though?
Have you ever done a nogi class?
Yeah, but how would you? But like from distance though, how would you get it though? That's what I'm asking.
You grab their
Oh, you'd arm drag,
arm,
would you?
yeah, your arm drag, and you
Arm
grab the
drag,
back of their
okay.
head and push their head down and
I'd
go
go
from
for.
there.
I prefer arm drag to rear naked.
Mm.
Me personally, get him in a fucking toe hold. That's a
Toe hold.
knee bar. Knee bar. Yeah, it's a good podcast, man.
I just punched them in the face.
Yeah. Listen, that was a good podcast. We went for about an hour or so.
Yeah, it was.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, think we leave it there.
Okay, so we've really been sporadic with the days. We need to pick a set day. Will we say we'll upload on Wednesdays? We do it on Tuesday. We'll upload Wednesday.
Sure, but I'm pretty sure this will be up Friday.
Yeah, but next week on.
Oh, next week, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna upload every Wednesday now, guys. Yeah, so if you like the podcast, leave a like, subscribe, share it as well. Be really handy, and yeah, we'll see you next week.